Satnam, this is Mahanraj Kaur Marcia, and this is your Great Divine Flow, your Lighthouse report for April. There is so much beautiful energy and so many things we're going to work with this month. So let's get started. This month is about the idea and the energy of resurrection, and it's being ushered in by the planet Venus. Venus is almost, it has a relationship with us like the moon in that it rises and it falls, right? So sometimes it's an evening star, sometimes it's a morning star. And then there's a time when it goes into the underworld and it's not a morning or an evening star, and it resurrects itself. So right now, Venus is going to come out this weekend and become the morning star. She was an evening star. She's been in the underground. And she is the Divine Mother, the goddess. In resurrection, we really honor the Divine Feminine being willing to be the container of our process. We honor the Divine Feminine being able to get dirty and messy and put us back together again. When you think of some of the stories of resurrection and putting the soul back into the game of life, you can think of Isis, when the gods scattered her beloved Osiris all over Egypt, and she went and gathered him up and put him back together. There are those stories of the goddess going into the underworld and saving the god. And of course, we have the story in Christianity, the beautiful strength of Jesus Christ, who goes into the tomb, and Magdalene goes with him, and she anoints him and chants over him and helps him rise again. Resurrection is a big energetic, and we are being asked to do that this month. This is about going through the pain of our crucifixion, and what is on the line is your ego. It was the same really for Christ. Would he be willing to go along with that, to surrender to the whole play of drama? There has been a play of drama in your life, and most of the drama is caused by us and our own minds, and we create this unsurmountable scene that we must surrender to this month. We must let it go and let it die. Let it be the lesson. Let it come into our beingness and resurrect our soul. We are being slowed down this month as Venus is still going to be retrograde till I think about the 16th, and Mercury is going to go into retrograde in April till May. But April is an energetic month to move forward financially. Finances are a big thing. Abundance is up, and it is a part of your resurrection. There is so many stories you're telling yourself about your limitations. What you're really resurrecting is who you really are. And that crucifixion, the death of the ego, has to happen. The ego isn't going away. It's just parts of it that are obviously not working are going to be revealed to us this month, and you're going to have the power finally to say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm not going there. So part of what I want us to work with too, I'm going to do a little kriya. It's called a Shabd Kriya. It's to help us sleep, but it's bigger than helping you sleep. It is to help you relax and get into the rhythm of the highest, Satanama. It's the rhythm of infinity, Satnam, your truth, Waheguru, the ecstasy of life. It's a rhythmic breath. It's based on the master number of 22. It is helping you. Once you start to do this, what we're working on in April is that when you sleep, to recognize you're being worked on. So we're going to be doing this offering right now, and you can do it all month long, so that you start to have a deeper sleep where your other bodies are worked on, right? Your soul body, your pranic body, your subtle body, your radiant body, your auric body. This is why we want to do this work, because you want to think of your sleep right now as the tomb. And when Christ was in that, and Magdalene is chanting and anointing, She is helping him through that vortex where his angels and God the Father and all his karma are being worked on. He ignited it and went for it. And we are going to do that same thing this April, using these moments of meditation and then our sleep time to heal. You know, it's so interesting. I've never been a dreamer. I don't remember dreams. And all of a sudden, I'm dreaming, and very, very prophetic dreams. Not every night, but every few nights, it's like, wow. And I've been doing this Kriya, and I know that this is part of it. You know, Yogi Bhajan said he didn't dream because he had, you know, his karma was worked out. Well, ours isn't. You know, that's the biggest thing. It's like, we're not as evolved as you think, right? There's work to be done. We have to do it. And we want to make sure we give space and time and honoring to do that work. You know, I was in this class when I was at summer solstice, and, you know, Guru Mantra was saying, well, people aren't evolving because they're not doing the Kundalini. They're not doing the technology. They're not taking that cold shower. So I think we really have to make a space to not fail. It's not all or nothing, right? It's not a pass or fail. But consciously every day say to yourself, how much can I do to evolve? We are enlightened, which means we're turning up the lights inside. We need to do the things that turn up those lights. For me, one of the most important things is I do what is hard. A morning sadhana isn't hard. An evening one is. And so I'm kind of like a little baby yogi there. I don't want to stop in that Amrit Veil right then. And my sadhana there is very pithy. It's like 15 minutes, but I do it. And here's the thing, those of you that are struggling incorporating any of this technology in your life, when you do it when it's hard, when you do it when you don't want to, the soul releases this fragrance, and the gods help you. Yogi Bhajan is there with you because that's the moment that's the most difficult. It's like a cold shower. For some of us, it's super hard. That's going to give you more blessing than somebody who can just jump in. So even if we just pick a couple things and we do it to raise our consciousness and enlighten, we are enlightening. We are turning up the lights, and the light is showing us what we need to work on this month. So I pulled some cards to see what blessings and lessons we're working on. The first one, this is my first deck. I love the mermaids and dolphins. It's my favorite deck. So the first card we pulled is Blessed Change. This is a month where you are being blessed to change. You are being more assisted than you ever have. And it's a change where it's kind of that relationship, I want it to change, but I don't want it to change. You're going to have the blessing to just go ahead and step into it. Go ahead and change. Blessed change is on its way. And what's going to help us do that is let yourself receive. In this month, there's going to be people that come to you, these kind of videos, opportunities for you to go and heal and have a transformation. Let yourself receive. Say yes. It's so important to receive. As we do this resurrection work this month, there is so much we need to receive to grasp it. Contemplation time. So this is a big part of our sadhana, but it's more than sadhana. It's this work that we're going to do about preparing for sleep and making sleep like a ritual, a healing, a space of where we go to be in our highest. But the other thing is walking in nature, walking by the beach, taking time, listening to music and writing. Contemplate your resurrection. Write about it, think about it, invite it. This month, we're going to have an amazing Tower of Light. Wednesday night, April 5th, Woo! It's all about resurrection. I'm going to take you there, honey. We're going to do the breath work, and we're going to do some really magical things with the power of Venus and the power of resurrection and the healing of your soul. So please join me on Wednesday, April 5th at 7 p.m. The other thing is we are doing, we called it Meditation in the Mind. We did it and we kind of realized, oh my God, this is the most powerful dynamic thing I've ever done with my beloved Mahanraj Singh. It is out of the box, out of the park. You want to do it. So we've changed up the name. It's called Your Antidote to Pain and Suffering. It's for creating a lasting healing. You can go on the website and see one of the testimonies. We're creating there's so many, everybody had a huge healing. And not only that, here's the thing. We delivered the tools. We delivered brass tacks. We made sure we created the tools in the retreat. We didn't leave you hanging so that you could make this a lasting healing, a lasting success. So we're doing it again, and we're doing it at this beautiful, beautiful place. It's right here in Carlsbad, so if you're here in town, you can come during the day and go home. If you're coming from out of town, call me. We'll hook you up with a great place to stay. It's at the House of Light, and it's a 3-day retreat at the end of the month, the 28th, 29th, and 30th. I want you there. Do you want results in your life? Do you want to make a significant change? You know I do so much with you and together. This is my thing. This is what I was destined to give you. And I don't want you to miss it. So it's only $300. It's super affordable. And if you need payment plans or you need help with that $300, let me be there for you. Let me do that for you. I want you there. All right, let's do this, April. Let's resurrect. The resurrection is powerful, right? That's the big deal. That's when we go through the biggest pain and we reveal the heart. It is our time. I love you. Sat Nam. So I made an additional video just for the meditation, and when you're looking at this on YouTube, it'll be the next one. If you receive this in an email, it'll be right alongside. Sat Nam. Many blessings to you all.